Kurt had been going more and more frequently to Olympia, about 50 miles east of Aberdeen, with the Melvins. The state capital, Olympia is the home of Evergreen State College, a haven for bohemians and misfits of all stripes, and a hotbed of adventurous independent music. Kurt went there most weekends to check out bands. Olympia was a small town, but it had national indie scene connections that extended from Evergreen's KAOS radio station, Chaos, Op Magazine, which has since metamorphosed into Option Magazine, fanzine publisher Bruce Pavitt, and Calvin Johnson's K Records. The youth culture there wasn't into hard rock, but instead favored a kind of naive music pigeonholed as love rock, made by the likes of Jad Fair and the group Beat Happening, led by Calvin Johnson. Johnson dominated the scene and inspired a legion of clones, whom Kurt calls the Calvinists, who talked and dressed just like him, aspiring to an innocent, childlike state. It was a whole community of geeks. They were even dismissed by punk rockers. The Calvinists didn't take drugs, or at least they said they didn't, and they wore their hair short. Everyone played in each other's band. Everyone slept with one another. They had their own coffee shop, their own record store, and practically speaking, Chaos had become their own radio station. They started up their own little planet, says Kurt. They also had their own record label. Along with Candace Peterson, Johnson ran K Records, a small but well-connected indie label which also distributed like-minded foreign bands such as Young Marble Giants, Kleenex, and the Vaselines. Kurt didn't completely buy the K ethos. He liked to wear his hair long, and he liked to take drugs. But he did like the music and its message. It opened up new doors to music that I'd never heard before, Kurt says. It made me realize that for years I hadn't looked back on my childhood. I tried to forget about it. I'd just forgotten about it. It made me look back on my childhood and have fond memories of it. It was just a nice reminder of innocence. To try to remind him to stay a child, Kurt got a tattoo of the K logo, a K inside a simple shield on his left forearm.